Hello and welcome to Security Matters. It's a program that highlights the activities of the Nigerian military and its sister service. I am your host, Kike Lomo Okere. The Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, has assumed the chairmanship of the Association of African Air Forces, emphasizing the need for African-led solution to continent security challenges. The AAF is a non-political organization dedicated to enhancing air power capability and cooperation among African nations. Let's take a look at the report.
Speaking at the African Air Chiefs Symposium, which held in Zambia, from Chief of Air Staff Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, highlighted the importance of regional collaboration and strategic partnership in strengthening African air power capacity and addressing common threats. The Air Chief stressed that enhanced cooperation among African air forces is crucial for tackling emerging security challenges such as terrorism, insurgency, and transnational crimes. He also underscored the role of strategic partnership and allied nations and international organizations in building capacity, enhancing and advancing technological innovations in aerospace operations. According to the Air Chief, the Association of African Air Force Symposium is more than just a meeting of minds, but a demonstration of commitment towards a safer, more secure, and more prosperous Africa. The new chief outlined key priorities for his tenure, including the full operations of the association and enhancement of African-led humanitarian assistance and disaster response operations. He further assured members of Nigeria's commitment to delivering a successful African Air Chiefs Symposium in 2026. As he takes on the new role, Air Marshal Abubakar, he further assures members of Nigeria's commitment to delivering a successful African Air Chiefs Symposium in 2026. As he takes on his new role, Air Marshal Abubakar called for renewed commitment for all member states, stressing the unity and cooperation remain crucial to achieving the association's objectives. The appointment of the Nigerian CAS as AAAF chairman underscores the NAF's leadership role and expanding capacities in the region. Relatedly, building on the outstanding success of the third edition held in Abuja 2024, the NAF has again been entrusted with hosting the fourth edition of the African Air Force Forum. This marks a significant record as Nigeria will be the first nation to host two consecutive editions of the event. Scheduled to take place in Lagos from the 21st to the 23rd of May 2025, the fourth AAF will center around the theme strengthening collaboration in advancing aerospace technology for enhanced national and regional security. The decision underscores Nigeria's growing influence in the regional air power discussion and NAV's demonstrated capacity in facilitating high-level engagement. The AAA will bring further together key stakeholders including air chiefs, defense experts, and industry leaders to explore cutting-edge advancements in aerospace technology and their role in bolstering security across Africa.
The National Security Advisor, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, has handed over 59 kidnapped hostages rescued by security agencies to Kaduna State government. The 59 rescued kidnapped victims were handed over at the office of the National Security Advisor, 3-Arm Zone in Abuja. Let's take a look at the report. While handing over the rescue hostages, the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, says the rescue was as a result of joint operations from all the security agencies led by the 1 Division of the Nigerian Army, Kaduna. He noted that the operations of all security forces was sequel to the directive of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to work extra to ensure that kidnapped victims were rescued.
Already a lot have taken place. We are restoring order, we are bringing justice, we are bringing back peace to our country. About 59 or so people today. Last week, another number like that. And thousands, and it's ongoing across the country. And it is also a joint operations of all those who are in charge or in the forefront of fighting to keep us safe in our country. The armed forces, the intelligence community, the civil police, all of us are working as one, and we are seeing the results.
The coordinator of the National Counter-Terrorism Center, Major General Gabar Aka, noted that some of them have spent 4 months in captivity. He added that they were kidnapped in different parts of Kaduna, saying that the pressure from troops to take to their heels and abandon the hostages.
With the bandits for about 4 months, different periods in between, but the most period has been 4 months. And based on intelligence that we've been collecting, the NSA directed we tie up with 1 division Nigerian Army, who is the lead in Kaduna, to conduct operations within the area which we've identified to rescue these people. 1 division was the lead in these operations. Due to the pressure from our security forces, the bandits abandoned them and ran for their lives, and we were able to pick most of them from those camps, and the others found their way to the major road and to the police checkpoints.
The Chief of the Civil Military Affairs, Major General Gold Chibisi, noted that they were on board with the NSA following presidential directive to ensure they are released.
The Army, the Air Force, and all the Navy, and indeed all the military and intelligence security agencies, the police, we are fully on board with the National Security Advisor, and we will continue to work under his coordination to ensure that the mandate given to us in furtherance of the intent of the Commander-in-Chief is fully actualized. This is just 1 step, and I believe as we continue to work, more steps and more results will be delivered, which will be evident to all.
The Chief of Staff to Kaduna State Government applauds the federal government and the security agencies for their cooperations, stating that the collaboration has significantly improved security in the region.
Second time you are coming here to receive freed captives. The last time was over 40, and you can practically see that we have 58 before you now. These captives were rescued along Abuja-Kaduna way, specifically at Rizana, and through the effort of the various security agencies, where the effort is yielding fruit.
However, the National Security Advisor further commends security agencies for their relentless effort and assured Nigerians that the government will continue to work towards a peaceful and secure nation. Let's take a quick short break. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Stay with us. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's Security Matters on Global Television, where we bring you to speed with operational activities of the Nigerian military and its sister service. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, says Nigeria will not accommodate any form of disrespect from any country against its citizens, saying it is important for everyone to understand that Nigerians deserve respect. The CDS stated this at the Defense Headquarters in Abuja, shortly after he received wounded military personnel that had participated in the Invictus Game in Canada. He maintained that Nigeria is being treated unfairly by some countries. Let's take a look at the report. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, dismissed the insinuation from some quarters that members of the armed forces were not invited to Vancouver, Canada, to participate in Invictus Game initiated by Duke Sykes. Providing an insight into what transpired during the preparation, General Musa says they followed all due process, adding that concerned government officials, including ministers and national security advisors,
the denial of the visa. We mustn't travel abroad. Nigeria is good enough for all of us. We had an agreement, we were invited, a program was sent, we forwarded our requirements, we followed the process. Everybody knows members of the armed forces will never take shortcuts. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister of State, the NSA, everybody is aware about this journey, and we followed the process, but for reasons best known to them. Most of the teams, you remember, the team captain did not go, the medical doctor was not there, the physiotherapist did not go. All those that were important for the team were not given visas. And the question is why? Well, I'm happy that the federal government is also looking at those aspects. I think it's important for people to understand that we deserve respect as Nigerians all over the world. And we must never accommodate disrespect from anybody, because we're a great country.
A further pledge to stop at nothing to improve the morale of the troops and the wounded and the sick personnel.
Chief of Defense Staff, this is a clarion call that whatever it takes to raise the morale of our troops, we will do it, whatever the cost is, because we know once the troops see what we are doing with those that are injured, they will want to give their best, because they know if anything happens to them, they will also do it. I've had comments from individuals across, mostly from the pit of ignorance, to the aspect that why are we taking troops? And I wonder if you see those ones that have sacrificed so much, we have lost those ones that have died. If you see those ones that are here, some double amputated, legs, hands, and somebody thinks it is not important or it's not good for us to look after them. Those other countries that sent their own were not doing it just because they wanted name, but because they knew the importance. So sometimes when we go to school, we should read deep and allow schools to also pass through us.
Speaking shortly after they were ushered in, the Director of Sport at Defense Headquarters lament over the visa denial by the Canada High Commission, saying out of 25-man team that was invited, only 14 were granted visas. He explained that the team were initially demoralized because the team captain, physiotherapist, and other important persons that were supposed to be part of the trip but were denied visas.
These soldiers re-strategized, knowing their success was already diminished from teams, and put up a great fight. Notwithstanding this setback, our team participated in over 6 events, which include wheelchair basketball, sitting volleyball, Nordic events, indoor rowing, and swimming. The team's outstanding performance earned Nigeria 1 gold medal, 1 silver medal, and 4 bronze medals.
The team leader expressed gratitude to the Chief of Defense Staff, saying the experience gives them opportunity to interact with other officers from other countries and to heal.
When we were privileged to get to the point where we'll see the light at the end of the tunnel was when you magnanimously brought the Invictus and this initiative to the wounded, injured, and sick personnel. So it was a magnanimous initiative that actually brought light at the end of the tunnel for all of us. So when all of us were introduced to the game as a means of recovery, little did we know that our disability will be overturned.
I said there is an ability in every disability, because you never can tell where your strength is. Being here today, sir, I would say we are very grateful, because when Ruth came in, when I saw Ruth the first time, Ruth could not use her hand, and today she is a gold medalist.
The Invictus Game is an international multi-sport event meant for recovery for the wounded, injured, and sick personnel. However, the team finally won different medals listed as 1 gold medal, 1 silver medal, 4 bronze medals in different sports they participated in. The Chief of the Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, has reaffirmed the military's commitment to ending banditry in the Northwest region. He made this known during his visit to the headquarters of the Joint Task Force Northwest Operation Fasanyama and the 1 Brigade of the Nigerian Army in Gusau, the Zamfara state capital. General Oluyede issued a directive giving troops 1 month to dismantle notorious bandits leaders including Bello Tuji and other criminal kingpins in a bid to restore peace and stability in the country. Let's take a look at the report.
This is the first operational visit of Nigerian Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede to Zamfara State since his appointment on October 30, 2024. Upon his arrival, he inspected the quarter guard amid tight security and thereafter proceeded to receive an operational briefing from the theater commander Major General Oluyinka Soyele. Addressing the troops, the Chief of Army Staff commended their effort in neutralizing several high-profile bandits and urged them to intensify operations to eradicate the remaining threats. He emphasized that achieving lasting peace in Zamfara and the entire Northwest is crucial for national development.
I want to appreciate you for what you are doing. I want to tell you that I'm happy the way you are dealing with these criminals out there, all these bandits. But I want to tell you that we need to do more. Yes, sir. We need to kill all of them. Yes, sir. So that they will leave this place for us, so that we can have peace. So that we can go back to our families. Yes, sir. So that we can make Nigeria better. Yes, sir. So that all these resources we are wasting on buying vehicles, buying MRAP, we'll use it for the betterment of the soldiers. Yes, sir. Do you understand? Yes, sir. So are you promising me that you're going to kill them all? Yes, sir. We are there. Let's go there. It's a promise. Yes, sir. And you must keep that promise. Yes, sir. Now, he has told me about your accommodation problem. To be honest with you, that is all over Nigeria, all over the army. But we are doing our best. But for now, I have instructed that they should come and build 3 30-family blocks in your barracks. But for those of you that will not get, to be in those houses, and even before we finish, we are going to produce 40 porter cabins and put there, so that you can be accommodated. So since you are working and you are doing well, the more you do, the more we support you. The more we raise your morale. And to add value to your meals, for your food, from next month we'll start paying 3,000 RC. So that you can be fed well. And I've told your GOC, and I know your commander very well, he will feed you well. He will lead you well. Just like the way I'm going to lead you with my team and lead the army very well. So that you not regret being soldiers. You will be happy being soldiers. Yes, sir. You have been doing it never before. Yes, I promise you that one. Yes, so look forward to better days. We're going to try collectively to make the army better. Yes, we need to tell Nigerians that we are ready for what they've told us to do. Yes, sir. And we're going to do it well. Yes, sir. We are ready, sir. And it's together we're going to do it well. Yes, sir. Amin. Yes, that's how one of you are. Amin. So please do your work well. Let us make Nigeria safer together. Thank you. Yes, sir. Because if we don't do that, our children will not have a place to live. Yes, sir. There is no way the government will make things better for us if the place is not safe. Nobody will come and invest there. So since it's our job to protect Nigeria and Nigerians, we must do that. Is that clear? Yes, sir. And you have been doing that, so you have to do more. Yes. In the next 1 month, I don't want to hear anything like Bello Tuki again. Yes. Let us together build a better country. So it's a matter of commitment, it's a matter of sacrifice, so that Nigerians can be proud that they have an army.
As part of the visit, the troops showcased their combat readiness and operational preparedness, demonstrating various tactical maneuvers designed to neutralize terrorist threats. Their shows of strength reaffirmed the Army's determination to end the reign of terror in Zamfara and other northwestern states.
Are you good to go? Good to go, good to go, sir. Are you motivated? Motivated, motivated.
Speaking to newsmen, Lieutenant General Oluyede admitted that there were some challenges the troops faced in the theater of operation. He, however, expressed optimism that they would surmount them. Oluyede also called on Nigerians to cooperate with the Army and other security agencies by availing troops of timely information.
You agree with me that in the last 2 or 3 months, so much has been done here in decimating these criminal elements. For example, you can't hardly hear anything about the Lakurawas in the last 3 months because our soldiers and officers are on their trail, moving from one point to the other. As they are moving from one point to the other, we are pursuing them. And we intend to continue with that. It's the same thing with the fight against the bandits there. In the last few months, we killed very prominent bandit leaders like Samala Boka, the likes of Boderi. All those ones are dead. And as we speak, we're still pursuing them and to see how we can make the entire Northwest very safe. Of course, the challenges are always there, but I want to make it known to all that security is everybody's business. So we expect the populace to support us the more, give us information so that we can do our jobs better. For as long as we do that, even our enemies, our collective enemies, will leave a space for us so that we can have space for development. The ability is on the run as we speak, and for everywhere he goes to, for everywhere he moves to, we'll follow him there. So let him keep running. It's just a matter of time. He will be, removed from the space.
Operation Fasan Yama plays a critical role in the Nigerian Army's border counter-insurgency efforts amid restoring peace and stability in the Northwest, a region that has been plagued by escalating cases of banditry, kidnapping, cattle rustling, and other violent crimes.
All right, this is where we draw the curtain on security matters this week. Join me again on DSTV channel 365 and Star Time channel 276 to stay connected. Kindly follow us on all our social media platforms. You can also download Global TV app on your Android phone. Till I come your way again, I am Kike Lomo Okeri. I celebrate you all.